Welcome to J.A.M with Dr. Terry, where J.A.M stands for Jesus and me. I'm Dr. Terry, children's pastor for Faithful Central Bible Church. Children, in today's lesson on God Speaks, we're going to learn how God spoke to a man named Saul. You might know him better by his other name, Paul, but let's start with his old name, Saul. He was from a place called Tarsus. Saul was a man on a mission. He wanted to stop men and women who were going around talking about Jesus and starting a new church in Jerusalem. Saul liked the old way, and he tried to destroy this new way in Jerusalem. To avoid Saul and other people who would try to harm the Christians, they left Jerusalem and spread out all over the area. Saul got permission to go and gather these people and bring them back to Jerusalem to be thrown in prison for believing in Jesus. Can you believe that? Saul was living a life where he was going in the wrong direction. Then something happened that made Saul turn to a different direction. In the book of Acts, chapter 9, verses 1 through 19, we learned that Saul thought he was doing the right thing. He didn't realize who Jesus truly was until he met Jesus on the road to Damascus. That's when he finally realized that the direction he was traveling in, his old way of doing things, was sinful and wrong. He had been trying to stop the church that God had built. God could have just destroyed Saul and everything would have stopped right there. But that's not the way God works. God transformed Saul into someone new. But first, God had to get Saul's attention. God shined a really bright light from the sky onto Saul. It was so bright it made Saul fall to the ground. God also caused Saul to be blind, and he told him to go and wait for instructions. So he went into the city, and God prepared a man named Ananias for Saul's arrival. Saul found Ananias, and he touched his eyes, and he could see again. God turned Saul's cold, hard heart into a fresh new one. And he became the greatest person to speak about Jesus instead of persecuting the Christians. Saul told everyone he met about the good news of Jesus. Saul was a completely new person. Later, God even changed Saul's name to Paul. This showed how completely he had been changed. Jesus can give us new direction too if we'll just let go of our sinful ways and embrace the life that God offers us through Jesus. When we put our faith in Jesus, believe that he died for our sins, and believe that God raised him to new life again with power, God gives us that same power, and we can be changed just like Saul. We will become new, and our lives will go in a different direction if we listen for God's directions and let him lead us. We can begin a new life with Jesus today. Children, thank you so much for joining me today. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I'm Dr. Terry, and I'll see you next time.